Despite passing through innumerable challenges, the Jews have produced stunningly gifted people in the sciences, humanities, and economics. Through the millennia and around the world, Jewish history is an astounding story of survival against all odds, yet a touching narrative of faith, covenant, and tradition. The concise yet sweeping history of the Jewish people introduces Judaism, the Torah, and biblical history, followed by an engaging journey of the Jews through the Greek, Roman, and Muslim empires. It travels through waves of persecution, beginning with the Crusades and coming to a violent head under the Nazi regime. This audiobook dives into the new state of Israel, its struggles to survive, and how it has thrived in recent years. It unpacks the riveting and sometimes tragic stories of Jews who left their mark on history, and a people who continue to play an illustrious role on the world stage. Here's a glimpse of some of the questions that this overview covers. What spectacular events are celebrated at Pesach, which is the Passover? How did the Jews escape the Babylonian exile? Who sacrificed a pig to the god Saturn in Jerusalem's Second Temple? How did Muslim rule mostly improve life for Jews in Spain and North Africa? What underlying philosophies led to the Nazis' attempt to annihilate the Jewish race? How did Israel defeat 8 Arab nations in the Six-Day War? And what led to a lasting peace between Israel and Egypt? The history of the Jews is a story of a people, a nation, and a religion. From a nomadic tribe of 70 people grew a nation that impacted the world on multiple levels. The religion established in the Sinai Desert over 3 millennia ago persists today as Judaism, with about 15 million followers. The history of the Jews isn't about one country or even one continent. It is global, as more Jews have lived outside of Israel than in their ancient homeland for over 2,000 years. Judaism gave birth to Christianity and influenced Islam. Thus, over half of the world's population follows at least some of the teachings of the Jewish Tanakh, which is the Old Testament. So what exactly is a Jew? Is being Jewish a national identity with a shared history? Is it an ethnic identity with a collective culture? Can one be an atheist and still be a Jew? Can a person follow Judaism but not have an ethnic Jewish background? If one's mother is Jewish but the father is not, is that person still Jewish? Well, the answer to all these questions is yes. It's hard to put Jewishness in a box, since it is full of schisms, disputes, paradoxes, and evolving history and culture. Yet history, ethnicity, and culture have always connected the Jews. Although many Jews don't go to synagogues or temples, they will gather for the Passover meal and attend rites of passage like a bat or bar mitzvah. The Jews have persevered as a minority culture despite attempts to wipe them off the face of the earth. They have adapted to change with chutzpah, developing ingenuity and innovation. Today, the state of Israel has close to 10 million people, about 3/4 of whom are ethnic Jews, with the rest primarily Arab Palestinians. Almost 15 million Jews of the diaspora live in the United States, France, Canada, and elsewhere in the world. The Jews have contributed remarkably to the cultures of the lands where they lived, and have changed the course of world history. Understanding the history of the Jews is essential to deciphering world history in general, and the current political scene in the Middle East. From the era of the patriarchs to the present day, Jewish history covers almost 4,000 years and encircles the earth. This audiobook endeavors to guide listeners through the thousands of years of Jewish history, from the Jews' time as nomadic herders to this very present day. It explores the patriarchs, the exodus from Egypt, the kingdom of Israel, and its fall. It traces Jewish history through the reign of the Macedonians, the Romans, and the Byzantines, and the Islamic caliphates. So let's travel back to ancient Mesopotamia and uncover the history of the enthralling Jewish people.